Southern Weather Center.
105.3 WSGC.
Ed, good morning to you. 6 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour, 78 degrees, and it is time now for Community Spotlight. Y'all so excited for Community Spotlight for this weekend, and man, we're going to have a big time. Even John Hubbard coming out to celebrate Saturday night. But right now we have Crystal Beebe here. Crystal! Oh!
Hey.
What up, girl?
What is up?
Oh, my goodness. Look, this weekend,
Yes.
even if it comes rain, I thank you for it because it will cool it down. Cool it down.
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking about starting, that service. I think we've talked about it before, but we have a lot of folks that do a lot of gardening, a lot of farming, that kind of thing. So,
You can make money.
I am. I'm thinking about, putting it out there that if you want me to give you a date that you need to plant or you need that water to come in.
You just kind of come
we
by
can
or
get
drive
together.
by. And
Yeah, I can assure you.
she can bring the rain.
I can get you a gully washer.
Well,
Y'all know that's how it's been. That's been like that since, what
Forever.
are we going on now? Since 2018?
Well, look, I remember one car show where I went to eat. It was sunny. It was hot. We went to Richards. We sat down. We ate. I came back up on the square, and some people had left. However, the sun came back out, and everybody that stayed had a ball. It was a
that
good
was
time.
probably the one that was so funny because we had been watching the weather. And we have our fireworks guy that's set up, across the Granite Bowl over there. And, he has this really high-tech weather thing that he watches and all this kind of stuff. And so at that time, Leslie was with the chamber. And so Leslie would call over to him, see what it was looking like, that kind of thing. And so we seen the clouds rolling in. And so I hit Leslie up. I was like, call and see what he's saying. So she checked with him, she called him back, he said we're good.
Yeah.
She's, all right. So we had Mr. Tommy announce it over the speakers to let our car show participants know, hey, we're good. We see the clouds, we just got word we're good. He hadn't bit more got that out of his mouth. The bottom fell out.
Yeah.
We got so much rain in such a short period of time. It come up over the sidewalks, but it was done in like 5 minutes. And so we called the fireworks guy back. We're like, dude, you said we were good. We just told everybody that we were good because see, when the bottom fell out,
That's what
we
you
were
thought.
trying to roll
Yeah.
up windows, get tops on these classic convertibles, all this kind of stuff. And the fireworks guy, he said, we were good. He said, I had all the fireworks covered for the rain that was about to hit us.
We're good.
Yeah. Yeah. So he said we were good for that rain that was fixing to hit.
We're good. We're covered. So, but look, we say that, y'all, look, come out. We're talking about a big time, a big weekend. Of course, everybody loves great fireworks, and there's going to be the Granite Bowl blast. But at 4 o'clock, people register. At 6 o'clock, it is on. Everybody will be downtown.
We're super excited. We've had, of course, a bunch of phone calls. You can pre-register for the car show. We have some that pre-register. That's never an abundance of folks, and I get it because they want to wait and see what this weather's going to do before they pull the cars out. But we have had, a good response. People excited coming. I'm one of those, I try not to look at the weather until about 24 hours beforehand.
Right,
Everybody's been asking me all week long, have you looked at the weather? Have you seen the weather?
That
kind of thing. So I try not to look, but from what I was being told, it was looking good, but it's summertime.
Yeah.
And we're going to get hit with the afternoon shower probably. And sometimes, that makes it feel really good.
It cools it off.
Go ahead, come on out, bring your cars. You can shine it back up, that kind of thing. But no, it's looking like the weather's going to be,
So I do see, well, there's some clouds, but it's really, really early, and it is a late evening.
Yeah.
So, but I think we're going to have a great day.
Yes, I think so. I think it's going to be really good.
30% chance.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good because it's summertime. We always have that chance. But everybody still comes out and has a good time. Like last year, we had the cars to come out, and it actually got kind of comical because we ended up, it was like 4 or 5 different rain showers, but by that third rain shower, everybody just kept sitting in their lawn chairs, and we would laugh as we went by, that kind of thing. But it was so much fun, and we are very thankful for our sponsors this year with Eagle Oil and Papa's Pizza of Elberton, and you guys.
That's right, and we're excited to be there.
Yes.
We're excited. We'll be live broadcasting.
Yes.
Brand new tent I ordered just for this event.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, new little look. So
well, we will have you guys set up, and then Granite City Arts. They're always one of our sponsors, and they do a wonderful job with all of our trophies / plaques. We'd like to tell people. I had somebody call and they want to know. They was like, well, what kind of trophies do you guys give? And I said,
I didn't know there was trophies.
I said, we don't do trophies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I said, we do granite plaques.
It's kind of an upper tier.
They are really pretty, really nice granite plaques that Granite City does. And then Skeeters is also one of our sponsors because, we have our awesome car show t-shirts that we have every year. We're really excited about this year's. And each year it has our previous People's Choice winner on the back of the shirts.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that because this year, every year they're wonderful, but this year they look really good too.
And just curious, where does WSGC set up? Do you know? Where will we be at?
We're going to have you guys right smack in the middle.
In the center.
Yeah, right.
That's where we've been. Yeah, okay, awesome.
Yeah, right smack in the middle.
I love it. Where normally Main Street has the tent set up at the
Main Street will be set up on one side, and we're going to have you guys set up on the other side.
Love it.
So that way, we're all right there together.
What time do I need to show up? What time do I need to be there?
I need you there early.
Okay, all right.
We'll talk about that early later.
10-4. No. Well, tell us about entertainment. Is Tommy coming back?
Tommy is going to be
there. He does
a
great job.
I love Mr. Tommy.
And he plays that music that fits the feel, the car show.
He does, and him and his wife, they are such sweet people. I started working with them when I started doing the car show in 2018, I believe it was. And Mr. Tommy...
That's been a minute or two
ago.
It
doesn't seem like it's been that long.
It seems like you started a couple of years ago, and then now
it still seems fresh, but then when Devin and I get to talking about something, or,
me and
Cindy, it's like... Wait a minute, that was such and such. And what's really bad is when you start looking at stuff and you'll be like, oh, that was pre-2020. And it's like, oh, we don't want to talk about this. The whole year of 2020.
We're going to erase 2020 out of this.
But so I started working with Mr. Tommy in 2018. And like I said, him and his wife, not only is he awesome with the car shows, and he travels. He does tons of car shows.
This is what he does.
Lots of car shows.
Yeah.
Yes, and he is just recently... quote unquote retired.
He can't retire.
Well, from his Monday through Friday job that doesn't consist of his car show work. Yeah. But we joke because he has a lot more on his list now that he's so-called retired than before.
He's just on the go.
Yeah, but they are just awesome people. They've became they're those people kind of like with you when we met. You become more than working. It's
this is fun.
Friends and family. That kind of
this
thing.
Good.
So Mr. Tommy is awesome, and we are working on something special together. And I'll put the information out so you guys be watching for more information to come. But this is our season. This is events. We are getting it from now through the end
November.
of December. With events. And so we have decided with our fall festival, that's big every year. And for people that want to know, when's the fall festival? Here is some info. Elberton's Fall Festival is always the first Saturday in November.
Always.
Does not matter the date. It is always the first Saturday. But we are looking at adding a tractor show to that this year.
What?
Yes.
You mean to the Fall Festival?
Yes.
You talking about some tractors?
Yes.
What about some old Farmall, John Deere? What are we talking about?
Any and all.
All.
So we're really excited about that. And Mr. Tommy does a lot of work with tractor shows also. Wow. And that was he was one of the ones that, when we got to talking about this, he said, Crystal, he says, a lot of your car show participants, he says, those folks show tractors too. And I was like, hey. So for all of y'all coming out for the car show, if you're putting one in, that kind of thing, and even if you're not showing a car, but you have tractors, that kind of thing, be on the watch for some info for us for our tractor show coming up.
Wow.
Festival.
I'm blown away. Did not know about this and can't wait for it.
Yeah, so we're excited about that, but we'll talk about that a lot later. But back to the car show.
What kind of cars are we going to see? Are we in motorcycles, cars?
Motorcycles, cars,
old,
anything and everything, old, new. We have all of our classics. We've added a couple of new categories this year. We're excited about that. We will have the Mayor's Choice, and we will have a Kids' Choice category this year. And, door prizes galore, because all of our awesome businesses here in downtown Elberton, they always give awesome door prizes. And if you're a business and you're listening and you want to do a door prize and, you haven't heard from me, seen me, that kind of thing.
Call Crystal.
Yeah, just give me a call. Just reach out to me at City Hall. You can email me, that kind of thing. I'll be glad to swing by and pick it up, because what we like to do is we fix up goodie bags for our car show participants. So when you register, it's $25 to register. That gets you your t-shirt, and I can assure you, we're not trying to make any money off of the $25 because your t-shirt is almost
$25
because we do really nice t-shirts.
$23.38.
Yeah, because we love our t-shirts, and we know everybody else loves them too. So we do the t-shirts with your registration fee, and you'll also get a goodie bag from us that has all kinds of goodies in it. It has some goodies from businesses. It has coupons in it from local businesses to use that day, all kinds of information in there, because a lot of our businesses will be open downtown. They'll have specials going on. Our restaurants will be open.
I hear the Quarry has a lot of specials for Saturday.
Yes.
Drink specials, food specials.
Yes.
Awesome.
Ask them about their drink specials. Ask them about what you can do with the drink specials, and they'll fill you in on that before you leave the restaurant. But yeah, the businesses be open, booming, restaurants open, booming. Make sure you check in to see them. A lot of them will have specials going on. Three Sisters Consignment, they're going to have an awesome sidewalk sale that's going on too.
Awesome store. Bought a pair of shoes for my son in a wedding situation. Had to get size 13. You will not believe it. We went everywhere, couldn't find them. I called. I said, is there any chance that you have size 13 brown, whatever? Crystal, they had it.
Oh my God, and they are awesome.
$10.
Like, to be able to tell you over the phone, we got you. Come see us.
I was amazed. So if you need some clothing or go buy Three Sisters Trendy Consignment, and they are awesome.
Yes.
Just want to give that plug.
Yes, those ladies are awesome. So yeah, all of the businesses, they'll have stuff going on. And here's the thing too. This Saturday starts our summer Christmas cash program, because we'll be 2 weeks away from Christmas in July.
Oh my God!
I know. Wow. It was July 4th. We blinked. And it's almost August. But
I was just thinking, and it's almost July 25th, which means Christmas. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
it's only a few months away.
You better hush. Yes, hush. It's bad enough that we do Christmas in July, but Christmas in July will be on July the 29th. And of course, we do that to promote local back to school shopping, because you can do every bit of that here.
Right.
There is, our clothing stores. There's your back to school fresh haircuts with, the salons and the barbers. Don't forget those back to school teacher gifts, to wish those teachers well.
Right. Say thank you. Thank you for doing this.
For the start of the year, that kind of thing. So that will actually kick off this Saturday. And so what you'll do, while all of our businesses have these awesome deals going on and everything, shop with them, save your receipt, and then come up to Christmas in July on July the 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. You bring those receipts, and of course, for every $10 spent, gives you a ticket and our chance to win.
And I want to say this, every year I have had people after this say they didn't know about it. We're talking Christmas in July right now. She said July the 29th. Save those receipts, now.
Yes, 6 to 8 p.m. Yeah. So do that local back to school shopping starting Saturday through the 29th.
And somebody's going to win.
Save those receipts. Save those receipts. Come up and see us. And of course, we will have Santa up there so you can get pictures with Santa. And, we pull him in off the beach. So he's in his beach attire, that kind of thing.
That's funny.
So you can come up and you can grab pictures. We'll have our food trucks. Train, bouncies, all that kind of good stuff. And speaking of our bouncies and food trucks, of course, you get a little taste of all of that this Saturday at the car show.
Yes.
Because we will have all of our folks out. We will have our craft vendors out. We're limited with space when it comes to the car show, because we're trying to pack them out.
There's not a lot of food vendors, or is there? Because we have restaurants.
We have our restaurants. We'll have, of course, Flat Tire, The Quarry, Papa's Pizza, Richard's. They will all.
I'm hungry now.
They will all be booming. Yes, but we will also have Matt Noco's that will be set up. We will have Mama D's that will be set up. We will have Yaya's that will be be there also, and we will also have Kona Ice will be there. We will have Miss Honey with her awesome funnel cakes. If you've ever attended our First Friday Fall Festival or anything, Miss Honey is always there. Her funnel cakes are the ones that they overflow on the paper plates, that they're so big. Yeah. And fun fact about her, she started in Elberton at the very first Granite City Fall Festival and has never missed one. Never.
Wow.
Never.
Good gracious.
They're a sweet family, but they'll be there. Also, we have Blondie's will be there with all of her sweetness goodies.
She has everything too: cookies, cupcakes, cakes, pie. Like she's got all kinds.
Yeah,
of stuff.
we will have all of that there. We will have, of course, your homemade lemonades will be there. We have some of your craft vendors. We will have Jumping With Us with their jumpies. They will have the mechanical bull there.
For kids or something for all kids of all ages.
Yes.
Really. This is going to be awesome.
We will have it all set up. We'll have our food vendors and stuff will be set up in front of the fountain when you come in. So we try to put our food trucks and stuff there. And then, of course, we'll fill the square with our cars. And
how far out does it go as far as streets? Because I think last year, did it go out to not Church Street, but almost to Church Street, and then down Hurd Street?
What it will do is we bring it all the way around the square. We will go down Hurd Street all the way to the stop sign. That's where we like to keep the cars.
Okay.
And fill those up. Because we did one year, we turned the corner on the one-way street and by Papa's Pizza with cars, and I learned real quick that folks did not like that.
Oh. Yes.
And to me, I was thinking on a level of, hey, I would have liked to turn the corner because they're in the shade.
Yes. But they feel not seen.
Yes,
they
not
feel
seen. And so I completely understood that. And so that's why we will run them all the way down Hurd Street.
Yeah.
And then when we turn the corners, we still want to have stuff in those directions for our business owners that are down through there. So on the one-way street, we will have our engines that come up and set up. Everybody likes to see how those work and run.
Yes.
So we will have those set up on the one-way street.
Nice.
So you can check out with Wyatt and them and check their engines out.
Yeah.
And then when you turn the corner at Papa's Pizza and we want to give you a push, out towards Home Sweet Home, that kind of thing, we will have the jumpies that will be at the very end of that street. And we're looking at that as like a safety thing too. That caps it off because, Odile and Didi and them, they have the big, huge jumpies. So we'll put them there and they're bringing out the mechanical bull. And then we will have our craft vendors, bake sale vendors, that kind of thing. That will be set up.
They'll be there too.
Right
Saturday.
there on each side of the street.
Wow.
So you get to walk through all of that goodness to get you to the jumpies. And so that way it kind of, we want to disperse everything around the square. So
this is so cool. Family
all the
fun.
I
was just thinking of all the family fun, and even the riding the bull thing. I mean, that's family fun, and all the awesome cars. Jake, my son, we were just talking about all the cars that might be there, and this is going to be a good time. Crystal, I do want to say this: registration's at 4, but you can pre-register.
You can.
The event's really 6 to 9, so
is.
come out about 5:30, eat 6, walk around.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's the big question: what time is the fireworks? Because sometimes people say, I thought they were having it at 9. But you wait till dark.
What we do is we wait till dark. And
that can be 9:18.
Yes, it can. And
Maybe,
I will tell you,
yes.
too, we can't put like a stamped time on it. We try to wait as close to
dark.
Dark.
Yes.
And usually that's about 9:15, 9:20. We have shot them off before then because we were watching the radar and the storm was coming.
Rain.
So you was watching the fireworks show with the lightning show that was back behind it. And that was just like, matter of fact, I think that might have been your last year at the music store because you guys were playing the music and we were all trying to be in connect. So when we were looking at that radar and we was like, it's
just
coming, it's like go.
Yeah, just do it now.
You guys, we try to shoot them off, between 9:15 and 9:20, but it's all in. As soon as it gets dark, that'll play a part in if it's cloudy, that kind of stuff. Sometimes our fireworks guys are really awesome because if they see that there's clouds over where the fireworks are going up, but if they can see on their radar that they look like they're parting, they'll wait a little bit on that so that they're not shooting the fireworks up into the clouds because, of course, the clouds dim the colors and the view of the fireworks. So it's just a little, we have to play around a little bit with it.
Y'all, this is a super fireworks show. I mean, it's got the boom and the bass of the best car stereo I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
It is. It's
awesome.
Always so pretty. And Rebecca does such a great job getting her volunteers that help with that and the cleanup from that, and then the sponsors of the fireworks and just getting all of that lined up for us. And it just always looks so pretty going off over the courthouse and Tina's and everything.
Yeah.
And I know we have a bunch of people that they're why are we doing them now? Why don't we do them for the 4th? It's past the 4th. Why don't we? Guys, we do them for the car show because the week of the 4th, everybody already has established fireworks shows that are going on.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Myself and everybody else, y'all know y'all are on the lake watching them fireworks
That's
go
right.
up
Yeah.
over the water.
And most people travel during that time too.
Yes, they do.
So,
They do.
yeah,
And this
now we're back home.
Yes,
at this
and
point,
this
so.
community, is known folks traveling, that kind of thing. So that's why we just hold off and we do it with the car show, just to bring all of that, just as kind of a little celebration. To be honest, you're kind of supposed to be patriotic year round.
That's right.
Not just
Amen.
not just on a certain day. So
I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a great time. We also will be live. I'm pretty sure we'll probably be live around the 5 or 6 hour to about 7 or 5 to 7 or 6 to 8. I'll talk to Crystal and find out. But that way it reminds people to come downtown. And Saturday,
come down, check us out.
Saturday we'll do a big thing all day long on air, just reminding people to come out. And even if you just want to see fireworks, there's a lot of places you can park and watch the fireworks and then head out. So.
And also, even if you are not registering a car to show, our Main Street tent will be set up in the center of the square on the brick walkway. Come by and see us. We have car show T-shirts from the last 2 previous years.
Yes.
That we will be selling.
Okay.
$10 a piece.
Okay.
For those, and they are the last 2. We got to dig in our storage closet, and realized that we have, some extras of those that are left. So we want to offer those to the public.
Y'all
from the past 2 years.
Buy these and then make you a quilt one day. Every year, get you a T-shirt, and then you make one of those quilts with your T-shirts on.
Oh, they are awesome. I mean, in talking about our T-shirts again, I was going into Tractor Supply with some flyers, and as I was going in, there's a gentleman going in, and he had on a car show T-shirt, and it was one that I'd never seen before, and I mean, you could tell he really liked his car show T-shirt. So I tapped him on the shoulder.
What year was it?
Oh, what was it? Oh gosh, you would put me on the spot and call it.
And hey, by the way, what year is this? Because I remember
the 27th.
27th.
Yes,
that's what I thought. Yes.
Yes, this is the 27th.
I was on the downtown. We had a downtown committee that did events, and I was on that committee when it started. So,
yes, it's
and
the
I remember
27th.
Somebody said it was 18th, and I said no, it was way longer than that.
Yep,
so,
27th.
Yeah,
well, I asked that gentleman. I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, "Woo!" I said, "You do
Who
a new
was
car
it?
show T-shirt."
Who was it?
I did not get his name because sometimes folks they don't.
Oh yeah. Well,
they're trying to get in and get out. So I
Right,
don't.
yeah.
I like to talk, so I didn't want to get him tangled up. But I just kind of.
Me and Crystal talked for like 2 minutes. It's a 30-minute No, it's an hour and a half conversation. No,
yes, because we have to fit in everything that we've neglected to tell each other.
That's right.
For the past
Catch up.
couple of months.
Catch up.
But yeah, I told the gentleman. I said, "Oh, you're doing a new car show T-shirt." As I tapped and you just walking by, and he looked at me. He said, "Yeah." I said, "You coming this year?" I said, "We can fix you up with one." He said, "As a matter of fact, I am."
Wow.
So, but that's funny just to see,
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
But
pretty cool.
everybody loves them. But so we will have last year's and the year before that. So we will have the 25th and the 26th.
Yeah.
We have some of those shirts left. So
Awesome.
of course there are select sizes, that kind of thing. But if you hit up the Main Street tent in the middle of the square at the car show Saturday night, you can purchase those for $10 a piece.
Pretty
so we'll
cool.
have some of our awesome volunteers that will be helping that. And also, big shout out to all of our volunteers for this car show. And Public Works with the city, and the police department, and the fire department. Without all of those guys, we couldn't get it done. And with the car show, it's the one event that it takes a lot.
Well, you always see after the show's over, you really see who the workers are, because what you just said, you always see the fire department working and the police working and doing things, and you realize, man, they had to set all that up, set the tents up, set this up, and then they're still working after everybody's gone home. They're still working.
Those guys are awesome. Like I said, PD, they get us set up with our road closures and getting the streets cleared and all that kind of stuff, and helping throughout the night. And then the city fire department, those guys with every event, and I know sometimes you may see them, sometimes you may not, but just know with every event that we have going on the square and that we do, the city fire department has always played a big part in that.
Yeah.
Whether it is, bringing up our tents and stuff and getting them set up, or if they've helped, me and Devin build something at City Hall to bring, because a lot of times we'll have all kinds of ideas and we can get stuff together, and then it's like, okay, wait a second, let's go across and see, if we can get some help with this. And those guys help tremendously behind the scene.
They're
and
awesome.
And not only with helping with that, I mean, that's also in between emergency calls, them going
Yes.
out and doing whatever, and they may have just come in, from something, and then here they see me walking across the parking lot. And it's like, oh God.
They can't run.
No. But yeah, so just everybody, if you see, our city firemen, our PD, our public works folks, tell them thanks, because all of this stuff wouldn't be possible without all of them playing a hand in it.
Look,
behind the scenes.
It takes a village. It takes a community.
Oh, it does.
To
They
make
will
it
all
go
tell you
on.
with me. People will say it takes a village to raise a kid. It takes a village to work with me.
That's because Crystal comes up with great ideas, y'all, and we get to do fun stuff because she's always working hard.
Look,
so.
Crystal's ADD game is real strong, and
That's what makes it fun.
yeah, because
Yes.
we will come up with something. Devin and I, and Cindy too, we will be thinking about stuff at City Hall, and we're throwing ideas out there left and right, and we'll come up with something, and we'll be like, oh my gosh, this would be great, knowing good and well we needed a good 4 weeks to plan this out. And me and Devin look at each other, we're like, nah, we've got 18 hours, we can do this.
It can happen. It could happen.
It can happen. So everybody, please make plans for Saturday.
That's
Come
gonna be a big
downtown to
time.
the car show.
Y'all, that's this Saturday, July the 19th. Don't miss out, 6 to 9. Hang around for the Granite Bowl Blast. That's going to be awesome. It is a great time for community. Come out. We're going to have a ball. I'm excited because maybe we'll get Dawson Scarborough to come by for our remote. Will you are you playing Saturday? Let's go to Dawson. He's in the other studio.
I'll try to swing by. I'll swing by.
Look, come by and see Dawson, because y'all, he's fixing to head out on a journey. I feel we're thinking he's heading out on a journey, and everybody come out, because he country music sensation Dawson Scarborough. There you go.
Thank you.
So he'll be there. I'll be there. John Hubbard will be there, and of course Crystal Beebe will be there this Saturday. The car show. Don't miss it. We're gonna have some fun,
Yes, we are.
and it's gonna be awesome. Crystal, we're out of time. 9:30. It happened fast.
Look,
So
we could
yes.
do a whole half morning show.
Look, it could be the
with us.
Crystal and Stan, or Stan and Crystal
Ooh,
show.
that might get us in trouble.
It would. It would. It would. But right now, thank you, Crystal BB,
Thank
for coming
y'all.
by. And the car show this Saturday, 6 to 9. Y'all come on out, eat downtown, support our restaurants, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. All right, y'all. Dawson Scarborough coming up with a little bit of country and a little bit of coffee with Dawson Scarborough. Here is Sawyer Brown, Some Girls Do, on 105.3 WSGC.